Peace family, it is I, Miss Iilah Moon, and I just had something come across my mind that I wanted to share. Um, excuse me, I'm a little under the weather, trying to gain control of whatever this little code or whatever it is. I'm trying to gain control of it before it fully actualizes. I've been dealing with it slightly since Saturday, and I am trying my hardest to make sure it doesn't, come fully into fruition. Anyway, I had this thought that I wanted to share. If there is something that is showing up in your life, excuse me, repeatedly, and you don't want to see it show up in your reality, you're going to have to starve it out. What does that mean? Starve it out. You can't give it any level of attention. You can't give it any level of conversation. You can't even, just don't even think about it, honestly. And that is the only way that those things will disappear. Negative energies, negative entities, people. Only exist in your life because you continue to feed them. And so, look, we are at a pivotal point where there are some things, and I say this all the time, but because life is cycles, and we constantly go through releasing and recognizing what is no longer in alignment, what is no longer an energetic fit, right? If those things aren't a fit anymore, or if you know they don't belong as a part of your reality, oh, my little, my one little lock that just will not do right. Anyway, those things don't belong as a part of your reality, you're going to have to starve them out. You're going to have to starve them out. Look, sometimes I know most of the people who will tap into this video and maybe listen to it, most of us are empathic or empaths, and sometimes it's hard because we are compassionate, we are sensitive beings. We want to save and help everyone. But if you know that this situation, this person, whatever it is means you no good, then it's time that you starve that. I'm not going to cuss. It's time you starve that MF out. I mean that. I mean it. No more energy. No more thoughts. Find ways to release. I'll be sharing over the next couple of days, because I think it's really important as we get ready to go into this new year that you really, if there are people or energies or situations or entities, whatever it is that you need to let go of, I think we're really at a pivotal point where it needs to be done now. And so I'm going to be sharing some things that's going to assist us in cutting certain things off, pulling all of your energy back to you, refilling your cup so that you can walk in the fullness of your energy, so that you can do what your mission is out here. And if that is help to heal people or help heal humanity or whatever it is, you'll have what you need to do it, because you have cut off anything or anyone who is draining that energy. You have sealed up your aura, and you are starving out those who are still seeking the attention, whether it's physical attention or energetic attention. Getting rid of those, because a lot of people don't correlate the dream world to reality. But even if you have someone that you have cut off or starting to cut off, and they're showing up in your dream state, even with that, you know what I mean? That is a form, or can be, because it's two different things it could be. It could be something that's lying in your subconscious, but But also, if you all were deeply connected, especially possibly on another realm, that can be them still ciphering your energy, still tapping into your energetic field. So we're going to talk about all that. But anyway, if there's anything that's showing up in your life right now that you just want to go away because you know it's not, it doesn't mean you any good, it's not serving your greatest and highest good, it's no longer in alignment with where you're going and what you're doing, starve it out. If you catch yourself thinking about it, redirect your thoughts. This is why having control over your thought process in your mind is so important, because it single-handedly determines what shows up in your life. You ever heard that analogy about, like, when you stump your toe in the morning? You hear people talk about, if you stump your toe in the morning and you dwell on that toe stump, how everything else trickles down for the rest of the day. It's gone. That day is over if you dwell on it. But if you can manage to take a deep breath and reset, you can reset your day. But if you never reset because you focused on how bad that toe hurt and how bad of a morning you had, you are guaranteed for the rest of your day to go to hell in a handbasket. It's kind of like the same thing. You determine your reality by what you put your focus on. If you think you having a bad day, you having a bad day. If you think that you tired of this person and they every time they call you and they talking about this, that, and the other, then that person is definitely going to call you and they going to talk about this, that, and the other. I bet you listening. Because if you wasn't, you wouldn't be talking about it. You know what I mean? Just seriously, if these are not things that you want to entertain in this time and space, it is time to throw it out, to starve it. Starve it. Don't give it any attention. I don't care if it's social media. I don't care if you run across the situation or a person or whatever it is, and whether it's social media, whether it's in person, or whether it's psychologically. Starve it out. I guarantee you it'll go away. Because all is feeding off of your energy. And every time you talk about it, every time you think about it, every time you give it any ounce of, and you are feeding it. And that's why certain things that I only talk about on a basis where if I'm assisting, if I can use it to assist a person, I will. But I'm not in the business of reaching too far back and talking about too many different things. Because honestly, if I'm not using it to assist somebody, then it's not worth my energy to even bring it up. I'm starving that thing out. Go away. Blah. Anyway, I just wanted to share that, y'all. That's all I got. Peace.